Hi, Vanessa here. In this tutorial, we are making crochet bobble stitches. So these are made with double crochets in between. So they're a little further apart than if you were to work single crochets. And they are staggered as opposed to stacked on top of each other. Okay. Before we move on, please don't forget to subscribe for future videos and give a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. All right, let's get started. Okay, so I have some leftover yarn from DHG, and I'm just using Hobby Lobby's acrylic crochet hook. Okay, so we are going to start with a slip knot. And you're going to chain in multiples of 4 plus 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I have 12, and I'm going to chain my plus 3. Okay, so now we're going to work into the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I like to work in the back humps. It gives it a nicer edge. Okay, so work your first double crochet, yarn over, into the 4th chain from the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. Okay, into the next chain stitch, another double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up your loop, and then yarn over and pull through 2 and pull through 2. Okay, so work 1 double crochet in every stitch across. Now you want to chain 1 and turn your work. So you're going to work, this is your wrong side, and this is the side you will work your bobbles. So into the first 2 stitches, you will work 1 single crochet in each stitch. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2. Into the next stitch, another single crochet. Okay, now into the 3rd stitch is where we will make our bobble stitch. To make our bobble, we are going to work 4 double crochets into the same stitch, leaving the last stitch of each double crochet on your hook. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and we're going to leave that loop on the hook and work another yarn over into the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. We'll leave that one. So you want to do that 2 more times until you have 5 loops on your hook. Okay, so you can see here I've worked 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have 5 loops on my hook. Yarn over, pull through all 5, chain 1 to secure, and then you're going to work 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. So when you work your first single crochet right after the bobbles, it's going to push the bobble out to the right side of the work. And you can use your thumb to gently guide it that direction. Okay, so 3 single crochets between your bobbles. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And then we are going to work another bobble. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2. So do that 3 more times. Okay, 2 more times. and then once more. Okay, yarn over and pull through all 5 loops, chain 1 to secure. Okay, so 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you're going to repeat that all the way across until you get to the last 3 stitches. So this was the turning chain, so it looks like there's only 2 stitches left, but you're actually going to work your last stitch in the chain right here at the very end. So I'm going to work my last bobble stitch. Okay. One more time. Okay, with 5 loops, I want to yarn over and pull through all 5, chain 1 to secure, and then work 1 single crochet into the last 2 stitches. Okay, so right here at the end, you're going to work into the 3rd chain from your turning chain. Okay, so we started off with 2 single crochets. We want to end with 2 single crochets. Okay, so now we're going to chain 3, and this counts as a double crochet stitch, and we're going to turn our work. Okay, so now we're going to work 1 double crochet in every stitch across. So when you get to the bobbles, it looks like there's 2 stitches, but you are just going to work into the smaller one right on top of the bobbles. So this counts as a stitch. We're going to work into the 2nd stitch right there, yarn over into the 2nd stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so our next double crochet goes into the very top of the bobble. And then we are going to work into the 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so just work 1 double crochet all the way across. Just make sure you don't work 2 double crochets on top of the bobbles, because it does look like there's 2 stitches. So this longer piece is actually not a stitch. You want to skip right into the 3 stitches in between the bobbles. Okay, so the last 2 stitches, I'll work my double crochet stitch. Row, chain 1, and then now we're going to work 4 single crochets before we work our bobble. So into the 1st stitch, work your 1st, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so into this 5th stitch, you want to work your bobble just like you did before, working 4 double crochet stitches into the same stitch, leaving the last stitch on your loop until you have 5 loops on your hook. Okay, 2, 4, 5, yarn over, pull through all 5, yarn over, and then pull through. So that's a chain 1 to secure. Now you want to work your 3 single crochets in the next 3 stitches, 1 in each of the next 3 stitches. And now we're ready to work another bobble. So it's a 4 stitch bobble. So you can make your bobbles using as many stitches as you'd like, but this pattern calls for 4 double crochets. Okay, so there's the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have 5 loops. Yarn over, pull through all 5, chain 1 to secure. Okay, so now we're going to work one single crochet into the last 4 stitches. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then your last stitch is worked in the top of the chain 3. Okay. Oops. Okay, so what we're doing here is staggering the bobbles. Okay, so we have 3 here, and then we have 2 here that are in between the previous bobbles. Okay, so now next row we're just going to chain 3, which counts as your first stitch, and then again we're working 1 double crochet in every stitch across, just like before, making sure you don't work 2 double crochets on top of the bobbles. Okay, so repeat rows 2 to 5 until desired size. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video.